the turtle eventually wins the race with a tortoise. No, was it a tortoise or a turtle? I don't know. No, I think it's a turtle because tortoise has to be pretty big. Who cares? I was so high yesterday. Like, the runner's high. I was like on such another level. It was just like a total of 25 miles. Like my whole body just felt like, just like super dense. I wanted to keep going, man. I had it in me to keep going. But I did know I had to, eventually come home and cook dinner and feed the kids. And so I'm jamming, right? I'm jamming. And I'm coming up. So there's a running path and then there's a bike path, right? I usually go on the bike path. If I have the option, I'll run in the street, counter to traffic. But I didn't want to be on the running path because a lot of people walk with their dogs and stuff, and they just you always have to slow down for dogs because you don't know if they will attack you, and plus you have this goddamn mask on, right? So you're kind of a threat too. You're threatening, right? Animals are smart about that. They see that, they're like, whoa. So she was like super slow, right? And I was like, oh my God. And I couldn't speed up because there were more people in front of her. And so like I was kind of trapped. I was like, oh God. But when I finally was able to break through, I'm jamming, I'm jamming. And I decide to this, I don't know, it's about a quarter mile. Yeah, it's about a quarter mile that I did. I just booked it up. Like, honestly, I was going fast. I was behind cyclists, right? Like, cyclists that are just going at a pretty good speed. I was behind them consistently, just, right? And almost catching up to a girl, which is always kind of, weird because, women see men as threatening, right? If they don't know you, they don't know if you're a threat or not. So it was funny in that, I'm catching up to this girl. The girl's like, she'll turn back and you can see that she's kind of speeding up a bit, right? And not trying to not make it obvious, right? But, I'm Mexican. Know what I'm saying? So I was jamming, right? I was just jamming so fast, and I was like catching her, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Plus I was going so fast. I was like, okay, I need to brake, right? So I can't be speeding up this quickly. I had to stick to my game plan. And so I'm slowing down, and then I'm getting texts like, oh, I gotta answer this, right? And so I guess I was there for, I don't know, it wasn't that long. I don't know how long I was there, but I was texting, right? And so I look up because, I'm off the path. Path's over here. And I see that lady just, right? I see the lady and I'm like, oh, what the hell? I'm like, if this, slow ass is catching me, I'm way too slow. Even though, after thinking about it later, I realized, like, wait a second. I was practically, like, passing a cyclist, and she was jamming. So, like, no, something's off here. Anyway, so when I saw the lady, just like that competitive spirit, the fire in you, it's just like, oh hell no, no disrespect. I don't mean, to be all about the patriarchy, but in my mind, I'm thinking, way no lady's gonna pass me. Has nothing to do with the fact that she's a woman. Has nothing to do with the fact that she's old. Well, it kind of does, right? It kind of does. It had more to do with the fact that she was running so damn slow. I was like, what? oh, hell no. Like, it goes in my mind that I'm going to book it, and I'm going to book it so far ahead of this person that she will not be able to catch up ever. And so I just start jamming, right? I'm just jamming. And hell yeah, man, I got really far. Like, shit. I did see her again, but that's because I passed her up again, you know? But, yeah, while I was running and just in my mind, like, oh, hell no, this lady's never gonna catch up to me, right? Hell no. I also started to think about the hair and the hair in the turtle. You remember that? How the rabbit is super fast and just gets there, and eventually I think it takes a nap, but because the turtle is just consistent, is on it. And I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? This lady didn't catch up to me because she's fast. She caught up because she didn't stop. She was consistent. It didn't matter that she could barely just, run. She was on it. Just You have to be on it, man. You have to be on it. And that was actually inspirational to me. It reminded me, like, you know what? Just keep going. Just keep going. And I thought to myself, man, this lady's kind of a savage. She's just like, and she's wearing all black. It was hot as hell out there. And she's wearing all black, and the things women put on. I mean, like, she was completely covered, like skin tight clothing, but just, it was all black, so it's absorbing all that sun. And she's had a lot of equipment on. So the thing is, I was kind of hating on her, like, for passing me. But then I realized, like, man, this lady is on it. Like, god damn. And so I just kept going. And I just kept thinking of her. Every time I would get tired, and I would just slow down a bit, but keep going. Just keep going. So let's get out there and do it again today.